In our top stories for our Smart Start for Monday at 6:50, breaking updates on a 29-year-old man who showed up at the hospital with a gunshot wound.
This did prompt police to investigate an alleged fight late last night in Rochester. And RPD does further report that the fight happened at the intersection of North Goodman and Norton Streets around 11:30. That victim currently being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. And police further say there's no suspects currently in custody.
This also just in, a 34-year-old woman is in the hospital with critical injuries after she was stabbed in Rochester this morning. RPD responded around 5 o'clock to Avenue D and Joseph Avenue, and there officers found the victim. They say they're still working on leads on a potential suspect in that attack. 2 firefighters are dead and a third is in the hospital after they were all shot while responding to a fire call in northern Idaho. That comes 12 and a half years since the deadly fire ambush in West Webster that killed 2 of our own. Sunday, investigators in Idaho say those crews were shot while coming under fire from a sniper shortly after going out to the call that was up on a mountain. They believe the fire was set deliberately by the gunman.
This was a total ambush. These firefighters did not have a chance.
After a shootout with the suspect, the standoff ended when they located the body of the gunman. It's not clear how exactly he died. Investigators are expected to return today searching for more evidence.
A motorcycle and pickup truck collide, sending the rider to the hospital. That accident shut down Culver Road last night between Atlantic and Layton Avenue. Well, the latest that we know about this, it all happened around 9:30 as the motorcycle was heading north on Culver. It's when the rider reportedly lost control of the bike, hitting the pickup as it was traveling south. RPD says that when officers got there, they administered CPR to that rider until an ambulance could come, taking him to the hospital. The truck driver stayed on scene and was not apparently under any influence of substances. The condition of the rider is still unknown.
To Washington, where today the Senate continues debating President Trump's so-called One Big Beautiful Bill. 2 Republicans joined with Democratic senators in voting against the advancement Saturday of the bill late in the evening, those being Rand Paul of Kentucky and Tom Tillis of North Carolina. After that decision Sunday, Tillis announced he is no longer seeking re-election. We know this is prime time of the year when travel is supposed to really ramp up, and it is to a degree. The Finger Lakes region remains a hot spot for weekend getaways, bringing in people from around the world, but some resorts nearby say they've noticed fewer visitors from Canada this year compared to last. Customs and Border Patrol says there was an estimated 25% drop in the number of crossings at the border in upstate New York with Canada in May. Senator Chuck Schumer puts part of the blame on increased tariffs from the Trump administration as the reason for that decrease. But local travel officials believe the gap in tourism could be made up through domestic trips.
There's still an element of uncertainty with the tariffs, even in the moment. And when people are uncertain, they can take a pause on a number of things, and that includes travel. We're seeing some evidence of that with Canadians coming to the U.S. What we're seeing is that people are prioritizing travel, that they will look to save in other ways, other areas, to make sure that they have money to take that time away, that much needed time away from work, either on their own or with the family.
The number of people traveling, they say, within the U.S. is only expected to go up in the coming days. For the 4th of July long holiday weekend, AAA is estimating some 72 million people traveling at least 15 miles. We've got a lot happening here if you're staying locally. Friday for the 4th, Fairport has the parade. That begins at Main Street along with the traditional race, the Firecracker 4-mile run. Rochester is closing off the Broad and Court Street bridges so people can see the big show with prime seating. The fireworks begin around 10 o'clock Friday. The community encouraged to head out, bring some chairs and your friends. And the Red Wings got a homestand. They'll be celebrating with a series against Buffalo. That first pitch for Friday at 6:45. Final sunrise traffic here during our sunrise show before we get to your weather this week. The one issue we have on our map, 104 eastbound in Webster as you're approaching 5 Mile Line Road. We'll check sunrise traffic again during CBS Mornings at 7:25. All right, James, get us out. It's nice so far today, but this afternoon, eye in the sky.
Yeah, that's right. And really late afternoon, I would say by 2 or 3 o'clock, we're still not seeing too much storm activity. It will be pushing close to dinner time and then into the evening. That carries into tomorrow as well. Tomorrow midday, we'll call for a couple of storms potentially. And then we clear out. Wednesday looks good, mostly sunny skies. A chance for showers with a brief front on Thursday. And then Friday's looking good. July 4th, no issues there. And then a little bit warmer going into the weekend. No traffic this morning, as in nobody's going to school. I feel like so many people are off now, you know, so kind of those summertime. Slow everything down a little bit today.
Yeah. Only had to burn 4 days this week.
Yeah,
and then you get the whole week and a half for that. We're here for you, and we'll see you back here at 7:25.
Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Stay warm and dry.